Hi, I'm Jessica, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience this month in aesthetics and theory of communication. So I think I went into this month pretty positive and upbeat. Coming from new media tools and intro to media communications, in those classes I had the opportunity to really explore my ability to create content, and I figured out that I'm actually not that bad at it, and it's not as intimidating as I thought it was going to be. So going into this month with that sense of assuredness was really, really great, and I think it translated well into the assignments that I completed over the course of the month. So going into this month, I already knew that I wanted to learn way more about Photoshop, way more about Illustrator, a lot of those Adobe design programs. So I really loved the opportunity I had this month to kind of get a little deeper into Photoshop. And I think it kind of showed me that whoa, there's way more to Photoshop than you thought, and you can learn it if you just apply. So I think that was really cool to get to see something I wanted to accomplish come to fruition. So I don't know if this month really inspired me to start on anything new, but it definitely inspired me to get way better at Photoshop. I've had some really invaluable resources this month. Lynda.com especially has been incredible for helping me figure out Photoshop, but the resource that I think I valued the most over the course of this month and kind of last month too is just feedback from my peers, feedback from my instructors. That is just one of the best things you can get because they encourage you to redo it, try it again, only to produce a better result, not because they want to put you down. So I think that's probably been the best resource for me, hands down. If I had had more time this month, I think I would have liked to spend a little more time learning more about text options in Photoshop. So more specifically the blending options for text, because I spent so much time trying to figure out selection, which was impossible, that it made it kind of hard for me to focus on all the things I could do with text. It wasn't really until my final assignment, where I kind of had the whole week to focus on just that, that I really got to mess around with the text and see the different kind of blending options I can do. So I think if I'd had more time, I would have dedicated a lot more time to that, because I think it would have improved my content overall if the text had just a little more to it than just that baseline layer. So that's probably one thing I would have liked to have changed. This month was tremendous for me on a lot of levels, but the most important one I think was really that it elevated my confidence in myself in regards to design. Prior to this month, had you asked me, are you a designer or are you in media communications for the design side of it, I would have said, oh, strictly here for the business. And I really like that the feedback that I got from my instructor, Lisa Smith, kind of really highlighted in me my ability to do those things, as opposed to me kind of stepping and saying oh, I'll leave the design to someone else. I see now that I do have an eye for aesthetics. I do have an eye for the way things should be, and I think that'll be really, really beneficial. Acknowledging that in myself, it'll be really beneficial in regards to my future as a designer, as a problem solver, as a content creator. So yeah, that made me feel great this month.